Generic greetings and welcome back once again to RimWorld, where in the previous episode, toxic fallout appeared. That's never a good thing in pretty much any game, and unless obviously you're running a toxic fallout management and investment fund or something, or you are role-playing Biff from Back to the Future 2. Apart from those two outlying scenarios, I don't think a toxic fallout is something you want to experience, including in Fallout. So in this episode, what we want to do is go ahead and build that cooler, because quite frankly it's really starting to be annoying that it isn't sorted, because it means that we can't brew properly, and also this stuff is degrading. We also need to finish off the jackets if we can, but the problem is that we've got 5 jackets, I believe. Yes, and this one here on the left is in poor quality. Sorry, it's of poor quality, not is in poor quality. The quality is set when you build it, but the overall condition will go down. So they don't care about the condition; it's just the quality. So we've got normal, good. Was that executive? Excellent, rather. It's an executive jacket. And then a poor one. That's a nice jacket. Right, so let's go over to Architect and then to Flooring. I want to remove some floors from there. And what I'm going to do is, even though it's still the toxic fallout, you can see that most people, in fact everybody, should not have anything affecting them. So what we'll do is we'll go over to Restriction. And then we'll say unrestricted for everybody. And they can crack on with their daily business. And what I also want to do is forbid those, or unforbid those. It's all of the corpses of the wild boar. So we can, if we wanted to, butcher those as well. So they're going to be going around, they're going to be picking stuff up, they're going to be building things like the traps and such, and we'll let them crack on. Now, even though they are outside, and you're thinking, oh, is this bad? Yeah, it is bad. Look at that toxic build-up, initial. So that will start to affect them. However, a little bit of exposure won't cause a serious amount of harm. But what I'll probably do is toggle it on, off as required. So when it gets to a point where the toxic build-up is, I don't know, oh, actually, wait, the worst of the toxic fallout was settled. Oh, we're fine then. Oh, that's good. Okay, so it has actually ended. So that only lasted, what, about 3 days? Something like that? I think the last time I played, it lasted for, well, a long time. What's that? Blocked by what? Blocked by roof. Ah, because the roof goes over there. I might go ahead and remove the roofs then. There's no... Is there a reason to have it? Remove roof area? I mean, there's no reason why we... Oops, careful now. There's no reason why we can't keep it, but I just prefer to... get rid for now. So they'll just remove all that roof. There you go. Excellent. So, we need to focus on getting... Oh, they've already started on that. That doesn't matter. That's fine. We need to focus on jackets. We need to get those jackets and then head off and deliver those. There's also a person that we can go and rescue. If we go over to World, and that'll take a little while to generate. Once it's generated, we can see that there is someone who is down there, which is Caro, a spy. 21 days, and it's an outpost with 2 enemies. Now, we do have enough people to hopefully deal with that. If we go over, we've got Diver, who is currently a little bit injured because there was some fighting. There's a bruised human teeth, old gunshot, bruised human fists, etc. We've got Rodriguez, who's just got a knife there, pretty useless. Lan likes to blast other people's kidneys out. Oh, sorry, that's purple, my mistake. And then we've got Cougar, who I don't believe can fight at all. Refugee chased at generic encampment. An explosives expert named Squint called you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the Chaos Rig. Hostile minus 100%. She begs for safety and offers to join the colony. 29 years old, but there's no time to collect more information. Okay, I think we will offer safety, and we will see Squint there. There we go. So she's going to turn up, and she is hopefully going to be safe behind here. Now, we do have all of the defences there, and we indeed have all the defences there as well. So everybody just needs to get indoors, and it looks like everybody is. What I will do is set this end one here to a standard bed, and that means now we basically need to focus very, 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 very heavily on A, that cooler there, and then B, getting these built as well. So the raiders have turned up, and as you can see, they're armed with mainly just knives, and there's a couple of... Oh, there's a semi-automatic there, a machine pistol, and a couple of other things, but nothing like amazingly bad to really worry about. And good grief, the explosive expert has decided that the best jacket is a bright yellow one. Oh, is that the dog's leather one? That'll be the dog's yellow one. Dog leather duster, that's right, yeah. So in terms of their needs, they don't like the darkness, they're jealous of Diver's bedroom, yes, I'm sure. And we've also got, in terms of their health, a little scar, that's not too bad. And if we look at their... skills, they're not too bad. Look, that melee is really high, mining's really high, good, because that's the first miner that we've got, and also intellectual is quite high as well, which is excellent. They're going to go up and round there, and that is worrying me. Why are they going up and round that way? Are they going to... Oh, they're going up and round all the way around. Right, that's fine. I was hoping they were going to... I was dreading, actually, they were going to go that way, but they're not. They're going to go through here, and it's not going to take too long for that to be dealt with. There we are. Okay. And luckily, the one that we wanted was that person there, and that gives us the machine pistol. So the raid is now finished and done with, so that's fine. So, I'm going to get Lan out of bed early and say, oh, I need material of that. Right, well, prioritise hauling, please. Just get up and go. It looks like Skinner's over here, and... Oh, yeah, that they didn't... They weren't there long, were they? So it looks like those traps have taken care of business. We're going to go over and focus on this thing. It says need material steel, but they've got loads of steel in their hand. I would have assumed that they would have had enough, but apparently not. So, yeah, then go ahead and crack on. What I'll do is I'll go over to... we really need to get that sorted. I don't know why it's not being prioritised. You know what? No, you just sack that off. Prioritise getting rid of that floor area. We need the steel, and we need to get that sorted, because it's classes outside. They're being a whole... Okay, do you want to prioritise that? No. Right, there we go. I held shift, and he's not doing it. Great, that's just what we wanted. Okay, look like it's a manual task now. Right, now, prioritise hauling all of that. That's a lot of steel. And then Diver comes over and does one bit and goes off. Good grief. Anyway, so, it looks like we now have, in terms of research, gun turrets. This is good. What do we want to go for next? Well, I do want to go for a hospital bed, and that requires microelectronics. Is there anything we need beforehand? IEDs, no. Hydroponics... no, I don't think so. Auto doors would be nice. They would be a little bit quicker to open and close. I don't know if we want to get sort of long blades and plate armor. Flak armor and other things that might be nice. Mortars would be... No, I don't think we're going to go for any of that. I think maybe a tube television, actually. That would provide some more entertainment, so we'll go for that. Caravan request, t-shirt 16 normal or quality or better but not tainted, and they're going to give us a triple rocket launcher. Okay, that's always useful. So it says that they don't have enough steel. I very much disagree. 108 steel, and how much does that require? 90. Okay, so is it a component problem? No, it's not a component problem. So why is it not getting built? Lan, are you just useless? Reserved by Rodriguez. Sack Rodriguez. I don't care. Just get it done. There we go. Finally. So this will now be reduced in temperature, and it's probably at that time when it's we almost don't need it. Let's just go over to zoning here and set a growing zone, because I want to set an extra area where we'll be growing some more cotton. So we'll set that to cotton plants. At the moment, we have cotton over the right-hand side with sort of equal amount of growing zone for the herbal medicine, but I don't think we need much more than that. In terms of corn, we've still got loads of that. Right, let's go over to structure and then to sandstone wall. How much sandstone do we have, actually? Sandstone, we have only 78, so not enough to build all of the buildings that I want. I think for the time being, then, it's still going to have to be a wooden one. Do we have more than enough wood, do we? Actually, we don't have any wood at all, really. We've got all of these ordered to be chopped down. And we do have the stone cut table set to go. Actually, let's prioritise on that. 1, 2, 3, 5. Actually, on what side is it? It is an 8 from there. What we're going to do is build some more bedrooms. Just the 3 for now. That should hopefully be enough. And I'm building it out of sandstone. But also, we will need carpet in there, so that's going to take a little bit of time, because obviously that's looks like cloth, because it's already getting sorted now anyway. Right, I think what we'll do is we will send a couple of people to go and rescue. So let's go over to World, and we can see that over there we have a prisoner camp. This is Koro Spy with 2 enemies there. We are going to form a caravan, and we want to send Diver the mercenary, we want to send Lan the teacher, we want to send Nicole the dancer, actually no, let's say Henriette, I think, Let me check their skills. Shooting is 8, and Nicole is right. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be. Anyway, actually, do we send Squint? They are not too bad at fighting. They're actually very good at fighting. The problem is they don't have anything that they can fight with. What do we want? We've got all these clubs and stuff. There's a limestone club. There's a steel knife. There's a steel knife. What's best for them? Let's have a look at the steel knife. So the damage, melee damage per second is 5.8. That club there is 4. So the club is just worse, I think. Pretty much everywhere. Yeah, so the knife's better armor penetration as well. So we'll give them a knife, and most of these knives are absolutely garbage. What I might do is I might make a smelting station and get rid of them. Let's equip that steel knife. Like so, and then I'll send this on the go. So we'll go over to World and we'll form a caravan. I'm going to get Diver the Mercenary, Henriette, Squint, and Lan. So it's quite a few people there. In terms of items, we want to go for, well, we'll carry a simple meal over there. It says rot in 2.7 days, so we'll just say 2.7. We also want to take some medicine, and I will actually take proper medicine. We'll take, I think, 10 medicine, just in case. We will I'll choose the route, and we'll say there. Hang on, my mistake. Right click, and it's only 0.7 days, so we'll choose the route and accept. It's going to say yes. It's not. It's got nowhere near enough food, and even though it's like literally like 2/3 of a day there, so yes, I'm not too bothered about that. So that's fine. This woodcutter's table, the stonecutter table. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that sorted. So they're now travelling, approach the prisoner camp. Yes, that's fine. We still need to make the jackets, but we can only do that once we have enough material. And as you can see, a lot of the material is, well, now just a carcass all over the place. Animals will come and repopulate. So you can see things like this is the rhinoceros. Rhinoceroses? Rhinos? They're the ones. So they're over there. But we will get other animals populating here, so like turkey and stuff like that. They'll come in, and all random animals will wander in. In fact, caravans meeting Land's caravan. Caravan meeting Land's caravan. Land's caravan met peacefully. Caravan with northwest unpronounceables. The other caravan is composed of 3 grenadiers, mercenaries, guards, and other things. We can trade them. We'll have a little trades. What have they got? They've got huskies. They've got human meat, and we cancel. Move on. Someone has indeed suggested that what we do is we go and hunt, and well, I say hunt, go and attack different settlements. I'm not going to attack different settlements. I don't think that would be of good form for people. Oh, obviously a township of this standing, and also when we do get people, like for example Skinner. What we do is, instead of putting them in the incinerator, we butcher them and sell that meat on to other people. I mean, it's an option. It's not an option that I think we're going to take, but it is an option. Anyway, so we are cracking on with these rooms, which is good. As long as we get 1 or 2 of them up and running, that'll be fine. I'm not going to build the beds or anything else in there just yet. I'm waiting for them to actually put a roof over the thing. And this is going to expand all the way along to the right, which means that this dumping zone we will have to remove. So I'm going to get rid of that dumping zone. It looks like our camp... our caravan has arrived at the camp. Let me just finish these dumping zones here. Dumping zone. Where shall I put the dumping zone? It doesn't really matter, but we'll put it, say, there for now. And that'll have a lot of stuff in it. And has that been set to... Yes, it allows corpses and chunks, and that's fine. Okay. We might say allow rotten and turn that off, but we'll get to that later. So we'll jump to the location. We can see there is there's a person who's captured there, and then there's someone with a bow and someone with a bow. I'm having a quick look around, and I cannot see anything else, which makes me extremely suspicious, because I would have expected some more resistance. So maybe this is an ambush. So let's just see how we get on. So we want to move off. We've got 3 people with long-range rifles and some... we've got rifles and we've got someone who's melee. So I'm going to get the melee person just into this point here. And then what we'll do is we'll move the rifles around these trees. Actually, no, maybe behind this would be fine. So we get behind these rocks, like so. And charge forward. See, they're going inside there. I mean, is there an option for us to just claim that? Orders. I don't think you can claim it. No, we can't claim it while there's enemies still around. So I'm just going to wait here. There's no reason for me not to just wait here until these come into line of fire. And then there you go. Shots whizzing out. Looks like it's Dan getting shot at. And he seems to be completely unfazed about the entire process here. That looks like they are now running away. So, yeah, they're now hiding, and they're firing back. So they have arrows. Oh, it looks like there's someone getting a flank on, so I'm going to counter that with a little bit of an aggressive assault with a knife, and let's hope Squint doesn't get shot to bits. It looks like that hasn't happened, and now Dan is running off, so that is fine. Let's go over to Architect and then Claim, and we're going to claim all of this. We will get inside here and say, oh, hi there, how is everything going? You are now rescued, and I'll get all of this stuff here. We'll unforbid that. There's some pemmican. We can take all of that, and there's a wolf, or red fox. Oh, cool! It'd be great if we could tame a fox. Sadly, we cannot. Not while we're here, anyway. So we'll just have a quick look in here. I don't think there's going to be too much of note, to be honest with you. But we'll see, we'll see. Just opening these. See, there might be some resources like that there. There's some pemmican. And look at all of that. Great bows. Pilliers. Uranium. Okay. A uranium spear handle attached to a long-bladed point. I think we're going to, swap. I think we're going to equip that. Cool. Right, so that was that. Let's go over to, I'm just going to see if there's anything else that is really of note. I'm not seeing it, and they've got some pemmican we can unforbid. We might as well use the pemmican, and that's it. So we'll go back to world, and we will reform the caravan with everybody. Obviously, we will bring Blanche the Shaman. We could capture them and bring them back, but actually, wait. Why haven't we not? Have we not rescued them, or do we have to? Oh yeah, we have to actually say free prisoner. Yes, it is free prisoner, and there we go. So Huntlax range weapons, they are now here with us. So world reform caravan. There they all are. Excellent. So we'll look at Caro, the spy. Nothing fantastic, but, you know, they're okay. Child spy. Health, good. Stats. Brawler, age 17. I mean, I wouldn't expect their stats to be massive anyway. So we want all the pemmican, all the nutri-paste meal, all the simple meals, packaged survival meal, bird meat, tortoise meat. We'll take the rice. We'll take the medicine. We're not going to take the sandstone chunks or anything like that. I mean, we could take the bows. They are worth something. We might as well take them. We do have the storage for them. If nothing else, we can just melt them down and just get rid of them. There we go. And it's not going to take too long to get back. They've got like things like wooden dining chairs. I care not for those. And then we'll get back and we'll accept that. And it's only going to take a little bit longer to get back. So not bad for one little bit there. That's excellent. That's excellent. So in terms of jackets, still only got the 5 there. I think what happens is people keep putting them on. What I want to do is go over and I want to move things around. I mean, eventually we are going to have a full area for eating and a full area for... Has that not been removed there? Full area for eating and one for production as well, but not yet. Remove roof. I think we need to remove roof along there and along there. That is fine. And once that's done, I'll just say ignore and just get rid of it. Like, as in, by default, the game will generate roofs above buildings that are encased. However, in this case, we don't want them there. It's a minor break risk, and it'll be from Cougar. We do need to... Oh, no. Why is Nicole deciding to go over there? And, yeah, forbid those, please. Allow rotten? No, we don't want to allow that. I want you to focus on... I said consume. Focus on using the crematorium. See, because it's still classed as it is a stockpile, it means it'll start picking things up like the doors and such, and I really don't want that. That's bad. Yeah, That's kind of bad. And are you really telling me that only one person can extinguish the fire? I think that's what they're telling me. It should start raining anyway shortly. I believe it's a... Where are they going now? That's bad. That's all kinds of bad. No. Your priority is to stop the fire. Firefight is 1. Apparently it's not set as 1. It's because it was a new person. And it's still not. Where are they going? Okay. What am I missing? Firefight. Manual priorities. 1 is the highest, right? Okay, well this is all kinds of bad. We've only got 2 people that can extinguish the fire. And it's raining now, so that's fine. I'll just let it crack on. The game does tend to balance it out, so there's a bit of fire and then it rains just afterwards. It's just a balance thing with the game. So anyway, that was an interesting night for Purple and everybody else. So anyway, these generators are generating. That is fine. We probably don't need them anymore because of the geothermal generator, but there's no reason to remove them. Really, I mean, they're fine as is. In terms of the bed here, we are nowhere near ready. I'm still trying to make some sandstone blocks. It looks like everybody's turned up and they're going to come and drop everything off. So 100 lacks ranged weapons. I will sort that out. So, Caro, what sort of weapons do you want? There's some normal bows here and stuff, but no, I think they're sorting themselves out, are they not? No, they're not. I'll say bolt action rifle. Actually, there's a good shotgun over there. Maybe someone with a shotgun. There we go. And they've still got some tattered stuff on in terms of gear. It's the button-down shirt again. Okay, that's fine. So what we want to focus on is getting the rhino out of the battery room. That's now resolved itself. And that wooden sculptor's table. We need to get that building sooner rather than later because these bedrooms are not going to build themselves. In fact, they are not. So, priority for firefighting, good. And that will be under crafting. Work refinery, synthetic drugs, make stone blocks. So, we want... Anyone with passion set to that? They've got 4. I think Rodriguez, just priority number 1 really, is for crafting. I think that has to be the case really. So, we also want someone on hauling ideally as well, but we don't have... Do you want to just make it out of slate instead? Because we've got a bit of slate around the place. I think that's probably best, isn't it? It means it's a bit iffy, but I don't really care at this point. Add build, make slate blocks. And we'll say do until we have 50. Do until we have 250. Okay, that's fine. And we'll probably cancel the rest of that. And this will still be sandstone, you understand, so it'll take a while. But we'll get there. So, what about if we have another zone? Stockpile. Only a small one. Set that to priority important. Clear all. Chunks. Stone. Sandstone chunk. And hauling. What does Caro do? Bit of everything. I think just having that should be fine. People should start hauling. Is that Rodriguez going to do that? Yeah, Rodriguez going to go back and forward is just going to be a massive pain for us. So maybe we'll focus someone, purple probably, on hauling and cleaning. They tend to be our beast of burden, sadly. They'll go and haul, start moving things around. So orders, haul things, that. Actually want to pick up that leaf as well. And them, that should be fine. Purple, can you also pick up them leaves? Because they are, well, they're pretty much gone. Nah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, I'm not too bothered if we lose them. I wasn't particularly going to use them anywhere. Yeah, they're gone. Most of them are anywhere. I didn't really want them in the colony, but looks like they are being brought in. They'll be recycled leaves, frozen, won't spoil. We might get rid of them later on. I was going to say we'll fling them on the furnace, but then that'll have the entire colony in an advanced state of happiness, so perhaps not a good idea. Caro's having to sleep outside, which is never a good thing. We need to really focus on getting this built, and we'll do that in the morn. In terms of stone blocks, we have not a lot, but I hopefully have set up the movement now. And why has that done that? That's a dumping stockpile, and they've put it there. Priority normal, and that's priority important. So it should be moved there. Right, that should be fine then. So they're building that. That's going to be indoors. I'll put the flooring in but a moment. I think it's more important that we get the bed in first. We haven't yet made any double beds, but eventually we probably will. Eventually we probably will. That should be fine. We want a little potted plant in there. And we want a little bedside table. Where's the bedside table? I'll just say build copy. Like so. And it says we haven't got enough wood, but we do have like loads of trees around, so they'll go and sort that out. There's some lighting. And more sandstone blocks getting made. This is good. Because the flooring in now, we probably can put that in. Floor. Carpet. Cream carpet. The nightmare that it is to sort. Looks like Kara's having to build their own room. Well, you know, at least they've earned it, right? So how are we doing for jackets? Oh, we have 7 jackets, but one of them is a poor quality. So we need to make a couple more jackets. We've got 2 more on the go. That's fine. You can see Squint is now chopping down some more trees. And that will be used to then build this. That's all now sorted. So the potted plant's in. And the bedside table's in. So we've got a bedside table before the bed. Always a good thing. And the sandstone chunk is getting hauled. There you go, you can see that. Excellent. And the bed is now there. This is good. Alright, excellent. So, 1 brawler. Is carrying your range up and make them very unhappy. Okay. But what are they? Melee 7. Okay, I'm going to have to set something then. We've got visitors. Is that going to be better for us? No, it's a ranged weapon. It's going to be the knife, isn't it, I guess? It might be worth us researching swords. On Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Well, we can't we can't please them either way, can we? They're going to be unhappy if they haven't got a... The game's going to be unhappy if they haven't got a ranged weapon, and they're going to be unhappy if they haven't got a melee weapon. So I'm going to keep them with a melee weapon and turn them off hunting, I think. No, because they've got a real passion for it. Right, sack it. Yeah, the game's just not going to... It's just going to Yeah, Brawler has ranged weapon. Let's have a quick look at the bio. Brawler. Oh, minus 20. I want to get up close and personal. That could be an issue, that. It is going to be an issue. Minus 20 is a huge amount. Sadly, we're just going to have to do that. And turn them off hunting, even though they've got a big passion for it. There you go. Burning passion. Not much we can do about it. So there is a couple of visitors here. They're wandering around. No one to trade with by the look of it. So, yeah, we'll probably sort that one out next episode. So, we'll leave it there. Not terrible progress, just a little bit slower than perhaps would have liked, but we are now, well, we've got a lot of sandstone blocks, which is good, which means we can continue building here. Next episode, I want at least another 2 more of these done. And I also want to get eventually some different ones with like double beds, but I think we'll put them over this side, out of the way, I think. Or do I want to put it around here where the colony is? I don't know, I haven't yet decided. I also do need to finish this off at some point, but it's sort of a low priority for me at this point because these do seem to work. We need to get them jackets sorted, so we'll sort that out at some point. 7 jackets, but one of them is poor. In terms of the caravan... which caravan was it? That one there, jacket 7. We got 11 days left, so it's not too far away, but we do need to prioritise that. So we'll crack on with that next episode. Right, as always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.